So in this video, we'll see how travel agents are able to use the NDC messages in order to carry out shopping and place orders with airlines on behalf of their customers, the potential traveller. In addition to those three participants, there is also an aggregator. The aggregator is essentially a technology supporter to the travel agent, and we'll see how they help the travel agent in this respect. But the critical point about NDC is that all offers for travel are raised directly by airlines and not by intermediaries. So how does it all work, and what needs to be done first of all? Well, first of all, we need to have a way of defining which are the relevant agents, and in particular their trustworthiness in taking cash transactions on behalf of travellers. And IATA, through its billing and settlement plans, establishes these particular agents and provides their identities to different airlines. And in the future, IATA will be providing secure tokens which can be provided on transactions between travel agents and airlines to verify their authenticity. In addition, in an NDC world, airlines need to define the markets that they would like to receive shopping requests for. So for instance, a European airline will say they're interested in European travel and certainly not travel in Asia. The profiles therefore limit the number of shopping requests they are going to receive. So how does that work? When a traveller tells their agent, who could be an online travel agent that the traveller is directly interfacing with, or it could be a travel management company operating for a corporate, or indeed an ordinary travel agent shop on the high street. But representing the needs of the traveller, a shopping request comes to the aggregator. And the aggregator looks at the particular market, geographic market that is being requested, compares that to different airline profiles, and ascertains which airlines to send the shopping request onto. So if our offer responsible airline is one of those relevant airlines, they will receive the complete shopping request from the travel agent. The airline will have its offer management system, and it uses that to determine which of its products, its flights, its ancillary services, advanced seat selection, baggage, whatever it might be, that it wishes to reply back in its offer that goes to the aggregator. The aggregator will probably wait a second or two before different competing offer airlines provide their responses. It will then aggregate those responses into alternative replies which go back to the travel agent. The travel agent will look at all of those and hopefully want to accept one of those. The message of acceptance goes to just the offer airline whose offer is being accepted. All the other offers will have a time limit on them. If they haven't been responded to, they essentially evaporate and they're no longer valid. But when the order comes through, the order will refer to a particular offer and particular components of the offer, such as the particular ancillary services that are being selected. These will all be referred to by their IDs. As a result of that, when the offer responsible airline receives an order referred to by these IDs that it issued, it is able to exactly build an order as to against what it had originally offered. There can be no scope for confusion as to either the content of the offer or the price of the offer that has been built into the order. Having done that, of course, the airline responds back to the travel agent with the confirmation message. And that will have an ID attached to it, which makes up the basis for the traveller to know this is what they have now bought. But they may not actually have paid at that stage. It might be required to make a payment immediately, or alternatively, for some conditions of some tickets, you can pay at a future date. But whenever that comes around, the travel agent needs to declare the form of the payment. And this is where the secure token would be used to verify that the message is coming from the right travel agent. And particularly if it's a cash payment, the traveller's paid either literally cash or more likely by some sort of bank transfer to the travel agent. In that case, the airline wants to know that that particular agent's standing is good, so that they can be assured that they will get the money through the IATA BSP process. Having done that, they are able to then check if it's a credit card to see whether the authorization comes through from the acquiring bank. With those checks in place, the airline is able to issue the ticket. And having issued the ticket in its ticketing database, it's going to reply back to the travel agent with its receipt, the itinerary receipt that the traveller will be using from here on. And that's our normal shopping and ordering process. But of course, in most situations, there are needs to service bookings. Changes need to be made, either because the traveller changes their mind or because perhaps the schedules that the airline is offering will change. In that case, the travel agent will go through the shopping process again to reshop, place a slightly different order, and if necessary, have a new ticket issued, taking additional payment as necessary. But between shopping and ordering, we can complete the servicing activity under NDC.